All right, so Oklahoma, man, Brent Venables is definitely taking a risk here. He has Zac Kittley, and now he gets Ben Arbuckle. So I guess both of his coordinators are going to be, they're young guys, and they're actually my age. So in real life, I guess that they're out of college, so they're still young adults. But again, like Ben Arbuckle, like that's amazing, man. Like he's living the dream. The guy is a great football coach. He was basically working out finance out of West Texas A&M, and he said to his wife, like, I'll literally do anything to come and help out this coaching staff, right? I'll do anything to join Zac Kittley and join this job. And what he ended up doing, it was incredible. I mean, he would drive like DoorDash and coach football. And during the pandemic, he had to become a math teacher again. And he was working finance. And the pandemic happened. And then, he wasn't at Houston Baptist anymore. But really, him and Zac Kittley, like the whole Tyson Helton and Zac Kittley and Bailey Zappi, that whole tree that was formed at Houston Baptist today, they got paid a lot of money and they made landfall today. Zac Kittley, who has done a really nice job, went to Lubbock at Texas Tech, and Zac Kittley battled Ben Arbuckle. Those two are like thick as thieves out there. And now Zac Kittley's going to have a new head coaching job in Boca Raton, Florida. And Ben Arbuckle is now going to be the offensive coordinator at Oklahoma. So it's very interesting. Of course, like I think it's going to take some patience here for this to pan out. And I don't know that Brent Venables has all the patience in the world. What's going to be interesting is that the Washington State quarterback is going to likely come in and compete. John Mateer is likely going to go to Oklahoma to compete with Jackson Arnold. So that should be a real show. And I guess it's going to be just like Jeff Lebby. Ben Arbuckle's also going to have to run the football. And again, as Brent Venables, as a coach, sometimes your defensive style, prevents you from wanting to, run up and score a ton of points. So it's going to be interesting to see how Arbuckle adjusts. I mean, it's a huge role. It's a big responsibility going into a very pressurized situation. But again, like this is the definite move for him. I mean, Washington State is without a conference. It's a no-brainer here, I believe, to go to Oklahoma to try this out. He knows the region very well, so he can recruit the region. There are parts of it that are good. I mean, I would be lying to you if I said that I didn't love Ben Arbuckle and his whole, journey from Western Kentucky with Tyson Helton, then to, Washington State where he was with Cam Ward, and he took over for Coach Morris, who went back to the North Texas coach is the coach that was coaching Cam Ward guys on the offensive side of the ball. So he's a really good coach. Just want to see them run the football. I want some pro-style influences there. I don't know the fit really at Oklahoma with like a defensive-led head coach. Is it going to look like Lincoln Riley? And it's staying in the air raid tree. So is this the right fit? I mean, at Florida State, he would probably tear it up. And again, like, is this fit going to work with Brent Venables' style? So really, guys, like, I think it can be successful, right? I think he can be really good. I think Zac Kittley can be successful. It's just going to take a little bit of patience. And like, I know that I was very, very negative in the last video, but this is an incredible opportunity for somebody that's this age. And it gives a lot of hope and inspiration to people that are this age that, that they can achieve and can become coordinators at such an early age in their life. You look at what Austin Armstrong's doing at 31 years old. You look at the coach of the Panhandle there at Permian Basin is Chris McCullough's like 28 years old. And, so there's just so many great coaches that are out there that are doing work, and a lot of them are really Texas offensive coordinator guys that are out there. So, it's just, listen, he was there with Austin Reed, and they put up huge numbers at Western Kentucky. Malachi Corley, who plays on the Jets, was a part of that football team, is a very good wide receiver. So this guy, man, this guy has developed wide receiver talent. He's really responsible. He's got wisdom beyond his years. He's already got a family. Like, this dude is just, I think he's a very, very good offensive coordinator. I think he's going to make landfall. The thing is that, are they going to win a lot of games? Is Brent Venables going to fully let him run this offense? Is the defense going to get gassed? Are they going to be playing in shootouts? What's the identity of this team? I don't know what the identity is, because this year when they ran the ball and played very conservatively on offense and didn't throw the ball in the air, now you're going into a league where it's a little tough to throw the ball a lot. I mean, I know Mike Leach was trying to do that. So, like, even Josh Heupel, like, and these SEC guys that are air raid guys, like, they're really, really running the ball. So we'll see if Ben Arbuckle will, again, become that. And Zac Kittley did that. So that should give you guys hope, too. So it's cool, man. It's cool to see somebody from the Zac Kittley, from this tree. It's cool to see Ben Arbuckle, a guy that, it just shows you, like, he kind of, was working another job and then just quit his job and on blind faith did this, and it panned out. I'm sure that there are maybe 10, 20-fold stories where it doesn't end in a Disney-like, story. But when it works out, it's worth pointing out, of course. All righty, guys. Ben Arbuckle, congrats. And Sooner Nation, man, with him and Allie, it's going to be wild. It's going to be very, very entertaining to watch. All right. Thank you guys for watching.